I want you to imagine something for me. I want you to imagine that there are multiverses of dimensions that exist. In every dimension, there is infinite versions of yourself. One version may be a mechanic. One may be a plumber. One may be a scientist. One may make coffee. One may be a chef. One may be a gymnast. One may be a writer. One may be a track and field runner. And the most powerful idea is the idea of nothingness. The idea of nothingness is where the human mind is like death. It's where we can't imagine nothing. Because we always have to put something in void, because we come from the great something that was manifested from nothing. And as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, when God created the universe out of nothing, he destroyed the impossible. But nothing is another state of consciousness. And there's an ability where the master has the ability to make his mind nothing, meaning that he releases all preconceived notions of all ideas of self, identity, personality, titles, pains, traumas, everything that makes you who you are. You learn how to release it. And in that moment of releasing all of the self, you become nothing. And in that nothingness, you can become everything. You get to decide what and who you are. And there's this concept that I really want to teach you all, because I believe that it's going to be one of the most powerful, impactful things when it comes to the manifestation of a new version of yourself, your multi-dimensional self. I was painting today because I tapped into, I said, I'm not 19 Keys. I'm not Jabril Muhammad. I'm not a thought leader. I'm not none of these things. I released all of that and said, I'm a painter. So I tapped into the skills of another universe that's me, because I started to imagine that there's a version of myself in another universe that is a masterful painter. And I said, if I can just begin to tap into that self, then I can release all that is me, and then that's what I can become. See, some of you all, you tell me, I can't learn, I can't do this, and that's what you become. You become that. You become the what you can't do. You become a version of yourself that can't do that in this universe. But then I imagine, well, there's another dimension where I'm more confident, got a different walk. And when you start to imagine that, you start to go through physiological changes. Your body starts to adapt to the biological ideologies that you start to bring into your brain. You start to physically become and metaphysically transform into your ideas. But there are techniques that one has to do to master it.